Yo, what is up, guys? So I have probably one of the best Red Eyes decks I have ever seen, and it's not too popular to run Red Eyes in general, but this is going to be a Dark Link Red Eyes deck. That's what I want to call it, because there's actually quite a bit of dark monsters, specifically like Grepher as well as Armageddon Knight, that are really key, as well as like the Malicious. So there's a lot of darks in here, including, I guess, the Red Eyes technically would be dark. You could actually make this deck a little bit more consistent, and we'll talk about that in a second, but anyways, this is going to be an insane play. We're talking 7 monsters summoned on his side of the field because, of course, the new extra deck zone here. So we're going to be sealing all of the extra zones so his opponent can't go for anything. And then on top of that, he's basically abusing the Divine Sword Phoenix Blade as well as the Red Eyes Iron Knight. So what this card allows you to do is if either player equips an equip card to this card, you can destroy this card, then target a spell or trap card your opponent controls, and also destroy that. But once per turn, you can send an equip card you control that is equipped to this card to the graveyard, and target level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster to your graveyard. And that's kind of what we're abusing in addition with the Firewall Dragon. So as you guys can see, it's pretty much all over at this point. Like, almost no deck's going to be coming back from this. He's got 7 monsters, and his opponent is stuck with an Iblee here, which, I mean, it kind of makes it so you can't do too much. So his opponent's going to go ahead and crash into monster, taking 800 points of damage, so he can try to make a play. He's going to go Solid Man into Shadow Mist, go ahead, have that mass change, and he's got that set monster. We're drawing a bunch of cards because of the Nightmares. I guess since they're doing a tag duel, his partner kind of trolls him. I mean, at this point, like, you've already won the game. I mean, look at this. It's just, that was insane. I did not expect a Red Eyes deck to be able to make this. He basically 1v2'd in a tag duel with this. But I know you guys are like, dude, give me that deck profile. I got you guys. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and go into the Dark Link Red Eyes deck. Really cool stuff indeed. I mean, I think you could even make it more consistent if you added cards like Allure of Darkness, because there's a lot of darks already. And then on top of that, the deck looks pretty consistent. Definitely. I mean, this guy's even playing Red Reboot, and he's also got the Solemn. Like, he was set up with a Decree also, but I feel like you might not even need some of these cards. I mean, who's playing back row in 2018? You just throw that Twin Twisters in there, just toss one of these cards that you don't really need into the graveyard anyways, because we didn't even use Armageddon Knight. There's a lot more, like, extensive plays that could have happened, but I definitely see that Allure of Darkness could be a very viable card in your deck. But shoutouts to the guy, Chet Wayne. You made an amazing deck. Anyways, let's go over the deck profile real quick if any of you guys want to play. Dude, he even had a Winged Dragon Raw Sphere mode to counter his opponent if they went first. That was great. And he even had the Red Eyes Fang with Chain and a Decree. This is basically the cards he had. In addition to having 7 monsters. Insane stuff. Alright, anyways. Ranted long enough. Let's get in with the deck profile. So, gotta of course play the classic Red Eyes B Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. The Exodius, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord. We got Winged Dragon Raw Sphere mode. We got Destrudo. Got 3 copies of Mali, 3 copies of Red Eyes Metal Knight, or Iron Knight. This card just makes the deck, and it's a card that no one played in like a Red Eyes variant, but it definitely works quite well. Then, of course, we've got the Dark Grepher. We got 3 of those, 3 Armageddon Knights, 3 copies of Marauder Captain, just basically spamage to, of course, go into a soul. But anyways, we got Ash Blossom, we got Ghost Ogre, we got Iblee, we got 2 copies of a Black Metal Dragon, we got the Regeki. This card, by the way, searches out this card the majority of the time because it lets you add any Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. Then we got the Regeki, we got Reinforcement of the Army, we got Soul Charge, Foolish, Reborn, Different Dimension Reincarnation, Moon Mirror Shield, Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade, Broken Bamboo Sword, Cursed Bamboo Sword, Excessive Burial. We've got Red Eyes Fang with Chain, we got Decree, Red Reboot, Solemn Warning. For the extra deck, we got Black Rose, Firewall, Summon Sorceress, Trigate Wizard. We got the Nightmare Unicorn, 2 Phoenixes, 2 Isoldes, 1 Cerberus, 1 Goblin, 1 Security Dragon, 1 Mermaid, 1 Imduk, 1 Link Karibo. Obviously that was used in the play to, of course, get Black Metal Dragon in the graveyard, kind of using it as a stepping stone. But wow, like I said, that was really cool. A Dark Link Red Eyes deck that summoned 7 monsters in 1 turn and also gave him an Iblee. Like, that's a very difficult board to, like, even combat. I think, though, we can make it a little bit more consistent. I feel like there were some cards that were completely unnecessary. Like, I felt like, yeah, you could maybe kind of use this card as a trap card, but I really feel like the Psalms would have just given you a better option. Now, Red Reboot, that's not that bad. I could see you technically using it, but I feel like there were so many cards that you didn't even utilize, and you could have made your deck way more consistent. Like I said, Allure of Darkness could be an option. Heck, I want to say that most people can't even deal with that board. You don't even need these, man. Just make it more consistent. Throw in those triple allures, throw in the upstart. Like, that's just game. It was cool, though. I liked it. Maybe Magical Mallet as well. Maybe reset some of the cards you're not really interested in drawing. But nonetheless, I liked it. It was a cool deck. And it's cool to see someone build like a Link deck using like Red Eye stuff that no one uses. But anyways, that was really cool, man. Gotta give the guy a shout out. Chet, you made a really cool deck. But hope you guys enjoyed the vid. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to see more cool, innovative Yu-Gi-Oh decks like this one over here. And if you guys got any cool replays, just like this one, feel free to go ahead and send it in to azneyesreplays@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm signing out.